piggyback off of Broadhead's idea. He mentioned that there's a Duke alum who runs charter schools, and this idea that education is the civil rights issue of our time, and it truly is. Currently, we have only 1 in 10 low-income students going to college versus 8 in 10 high-income students. And as we all know, socioeconomic class is completely stratified by race. This is a remnant of the civil rights movement. This is something that we're still fighting for today. You can see it everywhere. You can see it in SAT scores. I recently talked to a Duke alum who taught in a low-income school for 2 years, and he had this amazingly brilliant student. She was valedictorian of her class. She got a 580 on her SAT. She's not coming to Duke. And this is terrible. She's hardworking, she's smart, she went to school, she's valedictorian, and she doesn't have the same opportunities that we have. Educational inequality is, well, it's horrible because it keeps people from school, it keeps people from college, and it keeps people from future opportunities. And so Duke's program in education and Teach for America and Duke Partnerships for Service as well recognize this inequality, and so we're hosting Education Awareness Week next week. And it's going to be basically 3 days of events, and it's targeted at finding out how you guys can use your talents to fight educational inequity. We're going to have, if you're into the arts, there's going to be someone here who's the director of Hidden Voices to talk about how you can use the arts to make social change. I don't know if Ashley Sai is still here, but that's her thing. And then there's also going to be another event. If you do research, psychology, public policy, sociology, all of that research can be used to push education policies that help students in schools, and we're going to have 3 professors talking about how they do that. And we're also going to have a great networking night where you can meet school board members and principals and teachers, people who are actually doing the dirty work. They're actually in the schools trying to change this, and so it's going to be a great week. If you've ever wanted to get involved, if you've ever been passionate about education, please show up for these events and learn how you can get involved, because there's so many ways on campus and in Durham that we can help out with education, because we're here and we're thankful. So thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Asosa Osa. I'm a senior here at Duke. Obviously at Duke. I just want to share a story about my trip to Nigeria over Christmas break, and my family's from Nigeria, and how far Dr. King's legacy has gone. We were walking into a hotel, and I walked in, and I'm like, this is a really nice hotel. I had no idea what to expect in Nigeria. And I walk in, and I had no idea. And the entire wall was a mural of Dr. King. And I was like, wow, I had no idea that I had never expected to see King's legacy like that. And I sat down and I asked one of the hotel staff, I'm like, how long has this mural been here? She's like, well, it's been here ever since I've been here. And she's like, and you won't find a person in Nigeria who doesn't understand or doesn't know who Dr. King is and what he did for everyone, for black people all around the world. And there's 167 million people in Nigeria. It holds 20% of the world's black population. And so it's big. So and so for her to say that, and for her to have grown up with his legacy as well was really, I just felt so blessed, to have grown up in a time that he affected in such a great way, and then to go to my cousin's house my dad came from a very poor village in Nigeria, and to see that I had a little cousin named Martin. And I didn't want to ask, but then I had to. And then I was like, who'd you name him after? Because